We are live. Welcome to episode 54 of the High Slot Podcast. I'm joined by my co-host Bob Deuce and Snipsky.
How are we?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, fellas?
I had a little bit of a rough week under the weather for the past week and a half. I don't know what's going around, but just beat my ass. I lost my voice for 4 or 5 days. Just got it back, so I'm back. I'm back and better than ever.
Not too much, gambling. I haven't been gambling too much on the hockey. I've been doing live bets. Been pretty successful live betting. Still on the football. Sorry, everyone. I'll get back on the hockey. It's just going to take a little while. You know, Coco.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. You gotta get your feet wet, kind of take it easy, feel out some of these teams. It's been a wild start to the season already. I know we got a lot to talk about, but yeah, no, it sounds good, boys. I'm better than ever. I feel like it's been a while. Since we've been together on the pod, so I'm excited to talk some puck.
Hell yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
We want to start with a quick Quincy College recap, and it's not the best this week.
Yeah, had a scrim dog against Westfield. Played them very well until the final period. We were up 3-2 going to the final period, and then just turnovers, myself included. I coughed up a pretty bad turnover, which led to what was the fifth goal. We ended up losing 6-3. But it wasn't a conference game, so it's whatever. But we played Stonehill the following week, this past Friday, and that one we didn't show up to play. That was plain and simple. No one really showed up to play in that game. Dylan played well in that, though. I think overall, the best player on the ice for us at that point was our goalie. But other than that, our real home opener didn't really show up. But got practice tonight, and then I have the next game against Mass Maritime on Halloween night at Maritime. So we got to get up for that one. That's going to be another huge conference game, rivalry game, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, it was a letdown, to say the least. Home opener in conference, and just kind of came out flat, laid a dud. We didn't generate much offense. Defense was a little shaky. Too many odd man rushes. One positive, like Bob mentioned, is goaltending played really well, bailed us out. Was it 3-1, maybe 4-1 with empty net? But honestly, probably should have been a lot worse than that. Their goalie actually made some big time saves. There was a couple opportunities. I don't even know if he made some big saves more than just we just couldn't bury it. On the doorstep, just literally couldn't just bear down, put the puck in the back of the net. But I was frustrated to say the least. But got to put it in the rear view, move on. And it's a revenge game for the boys next Tuesday, Halloween night, down in Falmouth against Mass Maritime. We all know how that game went last year. We blew a late lead, took a bad penalty, and they stole one from us. So, yeah, definitely going to be looking for some revenge against the Mass Maritime boys this time around.
Yeah, even last year, I think we're a little bit more talented this year than we were last year, but all it is just us staying in games and just kind of just protecting leads. That's all it is. Because that last Stonehill game we just played was just us starting flat and not really getting back to it. We just never found the groove and everything. It was still a winnable game, which is kind of nuts. We probably shouldn't have been in the position to even come back in the way we played. But overall, we just got to make sure that we have our heads on straight and stay out of the box and just put away games.
Dude, look at this sicko cat, dude. You see this thing?
Yo, was the cat attacking you? Is that why you jumped?
Yeah, dude, just clawed me in the side. I was like, what the fuck was that?
We got a special guest.
Yeah, we got Yoko, which actually kind of renamed her George Kittle.
George Kittle? Why?
George Kitten. I don't know.
Kitten. That's hilarious.
I think I was watching Monday Night Football Niners. I kept calling the cat George Kittle because he was going off.
Yeah.
Freddy Kittens.
Yeah. You see the cat. The cat runs like a dig route, and you throw its fucking toy at it.
Oh, man down.
Yeah, he just took a digger.
Is it a boy?
No, it's a girl.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
George Diddle.
Yeah, she'll probably be making a couple appearances throughout the pod. She loves jumping on the back of this chair. Yeah, she clawed me bad doing the rib. I was like, what the hell was that?
That's
It
hilarious.
startled me a little bit.
Yeah,
But
Coco the cat guy.
what the hell were we talking about? Mass Maritime?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wrap that up quick. We looked like last year's team a little bit last game. Got a little undisciplined. Let that game get away from us. Didn't stay level-headed. So yeah, we need to fix that stuff going forward. Like you said, it's about protecting leads, staying out of the box, and dominating 5-on-5. Because I know this team can. That we are that good where we can dominate anyone 5-on-5. But yeah, it starts with staying out of the box, playing our game, tighten up on D a little bit. Might have a solution for that though.
Yeah. Yeah, you might see me back there on Halloween night. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, had to bring in the big guns. Have Bob hold down the blue line.
Yeah, I played defense for the first time in like fucking 7 years the other night.
Why?
Yeah,
We had some disciplining on the bench. We'll say that.
Oh, you guys got somebody benched?
Yeah. I'm not gonna get deep into it, but
yeah. A message had to be sent, and I think it was received loud and clear. So yeah, we'll see how we respond next Tuesday, Halloween night down in Falmouth. It's gonna be buzzing. The Maritime faithful always come out for that one. They get a little liquored up in the parking lot and get a little rowdy. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one.
yeah, the only game I've ever played in that had tailgating in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Quincy North game, like atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
A little bit, yeah. They bring out the DJ booth, dude. They have the tunes bumping.
Yeah.
It's a nice rink, too. It's a pretty nice rink
Yeah,
down
but like
in
the thing
Falmouth.
is about it, the reason why it's so big is because Mass Maritime, like they don't, like the students can't do anything. Like the first like 2 or 3 months in the in the school year. So and then like
That was like the time.
yeah, that like
It's
on
like
Halloween.
boot camp up until then.
Yeah, boot
Yeah.
camp. Yeah, boot camp. Yeah, that's what it is.
Call it that.
I'm not
No,
saying.
no. I'm not fucking. I'm not like coming at you. I'm just saying it's just yeah.
It's like compared or whatever.
Yeah, compared. Yeah, no, but yeah, like Halloween weekend is like with like their first like weekend they can go out, but they have to go to the hockey game. So it's a good turnout.
Yeah, it's a nice little tradition they got going. So, yeah, we're looking forward to spoiling their night.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of drinks on the ice once you guys win. They'll be throwing shit at you guys.
I think they were throwing stuff at us last year.
Anyway.
No, they were. Yeah, they were.
Oh, okay, so there's gonna be even more of that then.
It was rowdy, dude. They get a nice student section behind the goal, and like they're all over the goalie. Like not a good night for the goaltender if you're not
Probably getting pennies
mentally
thrown
tough.
at his helmet.
Yeah, something, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, they were saying some stuff to our goalie last year where I was just like, damn, I don't know if I can even focus.
Yeah, we'll see. We got to silence them. Get out to an early lead, and that barn will be dead quiet. All right, let's move into NHL. I feel like we got to talk about the Bees.
Yeah, hot start.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw something today. Best start in Bruins franchise history. 6-0 to start the year.
Since in 86 years, since 1937.
Wow. I think that took a lot of people by surprise. I don't think it – I mean, I had a feeling that Bruins going to be competitive, and I'm not going to jump the gun here because, I mean, look at who we've played. We played Anaheim.
Yeah, it was soft schedule.
You know, some of the – do we play San Jose? We
Yeah.
played, like some of the West Coast bums. I mean, LA is a solid team.
That was the best win I think they might have.
Yeah, but we haven't taken down any juggernauts really. But 6-0, and it's a great start for the boys.
Yeah, I just love 2 years in a row where I'm like, yeah, I think the Bees are just not going to be like that good. 6-0 to start. And I was like, I'm such a
Well, I
fucking
mean,
clown.
like we did just touch on it though. It is like a sauce. start.
Yeah, but still, like 6-0
I
is
get it.
6-0
No,
is
I-
like all right. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, our goaltending's been pretty solid. Like the defense has been good. Like wait until like we've gone up against. No, this is all right. No, so Chicago,
Nashville kind of sucks.
San Jose, LA, Anaheim, Chicago again. Now we got Anaheim at home Thursday, which
Only one of those teams has a winning record.
yeah. and then we play Detroit, Florida. Like there's the buzzsaw coming, and then we got Toronto. Oh, actually, what I skipped over something. Yeah, no, we got Toronto, then we got Detroit again, Dallas. And then the Islanders. I mean, it starts to get a little soft because you get Montreal almost like back to back, but yeah, no, it's gonna get tough. But I mean, it's definitely. I believe in just getting in. I mean, win the division, but like their record in the last 3 years has been I think it's like 108 and like 38 or something like. Oh no, the last 2 years in the regular season, 108 and 38 or something like that.
I think we have less losses in the past 2 years or last year than the Patriots or something like that. I saw that.
No.
We have less losses in the last 2 years. Like the Bruins have less losses
At
in the last 2
home,
years.
I think, or something.
No, and overall, I think it's overall, dude. We only lost.
I
We
did
didn't.
see something.
We only lost like single digit last year, right? Or something ridiculous, like maybe like 10 losses.
Yeah, it was under 20.
And also, we haven't lost so far this year. I'm not really a math guy, but I think that's only 10 losses in the past.
I'm not a math guy either, but I did have it pulled up here. I think it's 108 and 38 in the last 2 years in regular season, and our postseason record is like under 500.
Well, yeah, that's when it really matters. So,
I mean, like it's cool. Like I like Matty Patra. Like he's a difference maker for this team. Like if he doesn't score 2 goals last night, who knows how that game goes? Same with what was the other game that he went off in? Was it against see here? I think it was against Anaheim. Yeah, he scored 2 goals or a goal against Anaheim.
He scored against the Blackhawks.
No, he had
too.
2 goals against Anaheim. And he had a goal last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 2 goals against Anaheim. We were down 1-0 going into in the third period. He scores 2 goals. We win that game. Last night scores that big goal to go ahead of where they already up. No, they're already up. Yeah, we were already up 1. But
that was an awful.
Yeah, but that's
awful
goal
turnover, dude. That was an awful turnover by Corey Perry.
Yeah, he is.
Did you see that, dude?
Yeah, Coco, you're right. Corey Perry is dust.
He
stinks.
Patra, like that kid, like he is fast as shit. Like literally wicked fast. Like there's not a lot of kids with that kind of burst. But Corey Perry, I don't know what he's doing sticking on the puck at the top of
the blue line, dude. That's like a beer leaguer move. You know what I mean? Like that's something like someone in beer league would do, like not move their feet and try to dangle through everyone in the blue line and turn it over. He'd be doing that.
Yeah, I mean the D-core has been good now, but I want to see him go up against like a Detroit, where Detroit's like kind of high powered now. Like DeBrincat's going to probably have the best year of his career right now. He's got 6 goals already, or 7 goals. Oh, actually, no. I think
he has
more.
9.
Nine. Yeah. I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, he has 9 goals, 3 assists, leading the league. Like their wings can't lose. They lost in OT last night, which they still scraped a point.
Hey, I'm not trying to like say it now, but I kind of called the Wings being a wagon, like a couple weeks ago.
Episode 15.
Yeah. So all those people that listen, I hope it's a lot, but I said Wings. Well, watch them to be a top contender in the Atlantic. And so far, so good.
Well, they got that bond. Like they have that goal scorer now, DeBrincat. Like they didn't have him last year, and now they got the goal scoring. It looks like so.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep it going though.
Yeah,
it's all about consistency.
DeBrincat might have been the missing piece to the puzzle. Need that elite goal scorer. He's thriving right now in Detroit. 9 goals to start the year. That's unheard of. He might be on rocket watch. And Dylan Larkin playing like the best hockey I've seen him play. I've always been a fan of Dylan Larkin. Love the way he plays the game. He's hard nosed, like lead by example type of guy. He's got the C for a reason. So yeah, I like what's going on in Detroit. Yeah, your eyes are playing in full effect right now.
I think what fired me up about Dylan Larkin last year was I forget which network it was, but whoever was covering their game, they had sometimes they have the camera in the locker room. I guess he was sitting there. And it was between periods, and you can tell he's just like sitting there, like whatever, trying to dial in. And he took a Zen and like put it on his upper deck. And, dude, it was like the funniest shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, Dylan. I'm like, that's unbelievable.
Then he goes and takes a dump.
Yeah. He probably went out there and scored 2.
Little Zinni Crosby in between
Yeah,
Dialing in
periods.
I
from
mean, like
Zins.
they got the goaltending, like the wings. They got Huso. He's really good. I don't know why the Blues got rid of him, but
Little Monica Lazinski.
yeah.
A Zinni Crosby.
How about like how Swayman looked last night though? Swayman looked nails. I mean, other than that bailout, we got to talk about the Bedard goal.
Okay, all right. I'll go from here. All right, I'm not trying to say this because I had money on the Blackhawks, but I might have had money on the Blackhawks.
Jeez.
So, but the thing is, regardless of me putting money on the Blackhawks,
He had Bedard
What- what-
anytime.
so whatever I just said,
Parlayed.
whatever I just said, put that out of your mind about the whole bias. But hear me out. The whole offsides thing is fucking bogus because what? It was like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes after the offsides happened. They went around and like everyone exchanged the puck for like even the Bruins had the puck in possession trying to get it out, couldn't get it out. Blackhawks just wheeled around, and then Charlie Coyle throws a fucking pizza up the middle to Connor Bedard and lets up a goal, and it's like, all right. And then like Montgomery, I mean, go to Montgomery because obviously like that's the rule. He was like, all right, I think there was offsides there. Review that shit. But it was one, it was barely offsides, and two, dude, Charlie Coyle threw a fucking pizza. That wasn't even like
he worked at Pizza Hut.
yeah, it's like, dude, how are you gonna reward a team for like literally throwing like making an awful play and let up a goal and taking it off the board just because there was like offsides like 7 minutes ago?
Pizza
You know what I
Hut
mean? Like
special.
they need to modify that rule where like, all right,
Should be. All right.
yeah, no, let me talk. So the offside, say the offside happens, right, and it's a borderline offsides. If the team that goes offsides scores off of that offsides, but like they kept possession and then they score like maybe the 15 to 30 seconds after the goal, I mean after the offsides, then yeah, you should probably be able to take it back and review it. But if they're in there and you guys are knuckle fucking the puck in the corner for like 4 or 5 minutes, you should be able to review that. That's just my opinion. They need to modify the rule a little
Yeah,
bit.
if there's a change, I don't what Bob said, but if there's a change of possession, like Charlie Coyle like works at Pizza Hut and throws one through the middle, like that should count. You know, like it's on the Bruins player. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the Athanasiou went over the line and then gave it to a guy and they gave it back to Athanasiou and he snipes.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's different. Like because that's unfair because they were offside, but there was like a minute and a half to 2 minutes at least. And they changed. I'm pretty sure the Bruins just couldn't get it out too. They touched the puck before Coyle,
Wally popped it in the
Yeah, I
middle.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm definitely in support of a rule change for the video replay. Yeah, if like the offsides or whether it be like high stick, offsides, if that doesn't like directly affect the goal, then it shouldn't be reviewable. Like you guys said,
Yeah.
if there's a change of possession or if like a certain amount of time has gone by and like you've had a chance to clear it out and you turn it over, like you shouldn't have to then go and review an offsides that happened like 2-3 minutes prior to that. That's just doesn't make sense in my book. But and it slows up the game. Like, you know, we're sitting there, we're reviewing this for like 10 or 15 minutes, pause and play, you know, to look at this like minuscule offsides. It's offsides by the hair of my nutsack. Like,
Yeah,
come
for
on,
real.
you know what I mean? Like, come
Dude,
on,
it's the frozen frenzy too. No one wants to fucking see that shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
And also, the frozen frenzy was a fucking disaster. I couldn't even it's supposed to be like red zone for hockey, bro. It was stupid. Like you just had Buccigross just talking like a weirdo over the thing, and then like there was no context going on with the game because they like didn't have like the actual like on ice like noise coming off. It was just Buccigross just like talking, and then he'd be like, "Oh, look at this dirty sauce. Oh, look at this." You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I don't want to hear what Buccigross has to say. I just want to watch hockey, dude.
Yeah,
like,
no, and they had what's his name, Kevin Weeks with them.
yeah.
And then
I don't mind Weeksy.
They did.
but-
They did like they showed like Devil's goal, and it was like a greasy goal. It wasn't like anything to like write home about. And like Weeksy, and then Bucci's like, it was like a no name. It was like some dude skating down at QYA Thursday night, and then they're like, oh yeah, and said his name, and then Weeksy goes, oh yeah, he put on a lot of weight over the off season. I was just like, what is this guy talking about? like just dissect the play. Like, you know what I mean? He just like it was kind of cringy, but like you couldn't hear you could only hear them, and there was no sound of like him scoring the goal. Or, like the commentators in the background, like not loud, but like lightly in the background. It's just it was just like not a goal that they should have been like sucking off, you know what I
No,
mean?
and like I thought it was gonna be like just kind of like a Scott Hansen kind of like red zone, like NFL red zone, like kind of vibe where it's like, oh, let's go over here now to where Nathan McGinnon just fucking scored, and then they'll do like a replay and they'll just like go to him, or go to like that highlight, and it'll be like, oh yeah, like whatever, and they still have the commentation from the other.
Yeah.
From that game, and
It's
he
like
scores.
a live look-in.
Yeah, it's a live look-in shit. It's like, what's up with like? I just didn't like the way they did it. It was weird.
That was the thing. Like there was no. It was just like awkward because they're just sitting there and there's no sound on the game, and they're just literally like sitting there like barely talking like. And then I'm just like, all right, like I don't need to listen to these idiots.
Yeah, there was one goal that like there no one talked, and there was just like there was no sound, and someone scored, and I was like, I mean, I think it was someone on my fantasy team that scored, and I was like, oh, let's go, but like, it was just kind of like, all right, like there was no context, you know what I mean? Like it had, like, I didn't really enjoy the highlight.
The NHL Network kind of does a red zone type of thing when they like do the throw it back to the studio, and then they're like, oh, we'll do a live look-in.
Yeah.
And then something will happen, and then they'll throw it back to the studio and be like, oh, you see that? Like you kind of like talk about it, like. That's more like what they should be doing.
Yeah, I think the Frozen Frenzy definitely needs some work. I like the idea of it. Like I like that every team was playing on one night. Like that's great. Like I'm all for more hockey. Like give me more hockey. A downfall is though then the next day we have one game tonight and
it's a dusty ass game.
Devil's Caps.
Yeah. So it's like you got to give a little, you got to take a little and give a little, which is what it is, I guess. But I think it was advertised too as like commercial free hockey. There were multiple commercials from when I was watching. I'm like, what are we doing, dude?
They gotta pay the bills.
I'm like, there's games on right now. Why are we sitting here watching some commercial for friggin' Grubhub or something? I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Fucking Mr. Pfizer on the TV. Fucking Travis fucking Kelsey. It's like, dude, no one wants to see that guy's mug.
Yeah, they need to make some adjustments with it. Like, it should just be action, like, constantly, like NFL Red Zone. And then, like you said, like a Scott Hansen, whatever. I'm not a big Bucci-Gross guy. If you want to be Bucci-Gross, whatever. But, yeah, it should just be like, all right, let's look in, like, Buffalo on a power play, and then they bury. And then, back to another game. Like, they would show a goal and then go to the studio and then, like, break it down. I'm like, yeah, but we're missing out on action. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. It just the setup of it was awkward. And how many times they show the friggin' Bucci-Gross photo of him on the Pat McAfee show in the tank top with the scally cap and his coffee.
Thank God I didn't see that. I would have threw up.
That?
Yeah. He went on.
Bucci did that? Oh,
yeah, he went on Pat McAfee show.
Dust.
And he like zoomed in, like FaceTimed in or whatever. He's wearing a scally, sunglasses, white beater. And it just has like a coffee, and he's like showing off like his tats. And he's like, "Oh, this is my South Boston fit or something." I'm like, "Get out of here, dude!" Is he even from Boston?
No, he's probably from
he's from like Connecticut or some Rhode Island.
He's not from.
Oh my God,
I hope
dude!
Not. He gives us a bad name,
dude. If I saw that, I probably would have broke the TV. I literally cannot stand Bucci.
Did he try to do it because Pat McAfee does the tank tops? Maybe.
Yeah.
He tried to be like Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee's a legend. You can't fucking replicate what he does.
Yeah. Dude, he's from Pittsburgh.
Bucci. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
That's not even close.
And I heard another thing, too, about him in high school. He never stepped on the ice once.
Oh,
he was a basketball. He was a basketball player.
Wow.
Dude,
Dude,
that's like me, like, I never really played organized football. That's like me, like, becoming like a football, like personality, even though I never even played, like, high school football. You know what I mean? Like, that's honestly insane.
Well, there's plenty of kids that went to Syracuse that do play-by-play, so you're not alone.
Yeah. So you know who they need, but he's going through a tough time is Barry Melrose. He's got Parkinson's. He would have been perfect.
Made me sad, dude.
Or give me Don Cherry.
Oh, dude.
No, Don Cherry would say something wild.
He'd get canceled within like 20 minutes.
He would say something wild, dude.
Yo, I saw this clip, legendary clip. It was like Don Cherry Ronick, and it was just a bunch of like old legends doing like a hockey night in Canada, like in between periods, and they're like talking. They're like, "Man, there's nothing better than absolutely blindsiding some dude over the middle, and then knocking his head, like, and then fighting him and kicking his head in, like."
That's nasty.
They're like the NHL trying to take it out of the game. It's absolutely bullshit. Like they were like, it was just some old clip. Like it might have been from like 10 years ago or something too. Like it wasn't that long. And I was like, damn, these guys are savages.
Dude, Don Cherry's
They
legit a
probably
legend.
got fired right after the game or something
Probably.
because they were going off. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, they're nasty for that though.
Yeah, there's a such thing as like living too long. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Or stuck, or the game does, or the game's pass you by.
yeah, pass you by. That's probably a better way of saying it. No, but Don Cherry's a legend. Like, imagine if he was doing the play-by-play last
He's got
night.
some ill suits he wears.
Dude, he has some nasty suits.
Yeah. He used to coach the Bruins in the 70s. I think he won the cup with the Bruins.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
He was a hell of a coach.
Who?
Because you know why?
Don Cherry?
Because he blindsides people over the fucking middle like a absolute savage.
It was like Ronick. I forget who else it was. It was just some legends that were like, they've been out of the league for a while, and they were like 90s, at least 80s, 90s players. It was comedy.
I think Don Cherry's got some CTE.
Yeah.
Or he's seen I don't know. Yeah, he played. He definitely played.
Dude, I'll even admit it too. Like, I mean, like last year, like my first year playing competitive hockey in Mad Long, dude, I like went hard to the net and I like snowed the goalie, like, but not like terrible. Like, it was kind of just like an innocent like stop in front of the goalie, like got some snow on his like maybe his pad or his stick, and I got like I got a penalty or whatever. I'm like, what? I can't go hard to the net here or whatever. Like, and they're like, no, you can't. Like, and I remember I went
to the goalie's feelings.
Yeah, and I went to the penalty box and I was like arguing with the ref. And then, like, in the locker room, I think Gibbet or Kyle were like, dude, like, we get it. You're going hard in the net, but, like, you literally cannot do that. Like, it's a penalty. I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't go hard in the net? Yeah, so now I don't even go hard in the net anymore. It's like, kind of annoying. I mean, I will, but, like, I have to, like, you have to, like, veer off. It's like, it's honestly more dangerous.
Yeah, but you're hard when you go to the net.
Oh, I'm wicked hard when I go to the net. I'm wicked hard just being on the ice, honestly.
Don Cherry never played a game in the NHL.
Oh, he did? No, okay.
No, but he coached the championship.
AHL, okay. I knew he played. I didn't know if he made it.
No, I thought you said he coached the championship, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he didn't play. I thought he played.
Lost in the finals. He lost in the finals with the Bruins in 77, 78. Oh, and lost in 76, 77. They lost back-to-back.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
What is that, Bruce Cassidy?
No, Bruce Cassidy actually won one.
Yeah. No, I know, but with the Bruins.
Yeah, he coached the Bruins 5 years, made the playoffs every year, lost in first round, lost in the conference finals, lost in finals, lost in finals, lost in the conference finals. Literally couldn't get over the hump.
So he was a good coach though. Like that's not like it's not a bad coach. Like he actually like
did he actually win though with anybody after that?
No, and he coached the Colorado Rockies, missed the playoffs, and that was the last time he coached.
Oh, he was a baseball guy, huh?
Yeah,
that's what their team name was.
Imagine him as a skipper, dude. He'd be going out there just like spitting people's faces and shit. Like, imagine if there was like a bad call. Because some of the managers go nuts.
Yeah, dude, he racked up penalty minutes.
John Cherry.
Yeah,
he's a fucking psycho.
197 penalty minutes in 64 games for the Hershey Bears in 56, 57.
Dude, you know back then he was like injuring people.
Oh wait, he played one career NHL game for the Bruins in 54, 55.
Jeez. Wow. 70 years
He's
ago.
old as shit.
And he's still alive and kicking.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's thriving.
He got to be close to 90.
That's probably why he's not doing the broadcast, dude. He's probably too old
he's all done upstairs.
Don Cherry.
Yeah.
What a sicko.
Sick name.
Dude, you know all those Pims do was probably like intent to injure too. Because back then, like, well, I mean, they probably were like, all right, that's fine, that's just a penalty. But dude, he's probably doing the can opener, like throwing bows. Like, dude, he was probably doing some fucked up shit back then. And they're like, all right, just 2 minutes in the box, and the dude's like bleeding from his mouth.
No, he wasn't probably even getting fucking maybe sometimes getting penalties. I mean, like he got a ton of penalties, but you're gonna throw him in the box. He was probably getting like penalties sometimes.
Everyone like you have to like
He's probably getting 5-minute majors after he did it for like the 4th
every
time.
time you're on the ice with Don Cherry, you get off. You just get to like butterfly stitches, like right away. Like you're just like all right, and then just like they tape up your chin.
He's like that dude in Youngblood when he goes up against at the center.
Oh
right?
yeah.
With Captain Hook. Captain Hook.
Yeah, they
isn't
got
that
the
what his name-
sticks and
Yeah,
they're like
that's
swatting
Don
at each other
Cherry.
with the sticks.
Yeah, no, that's like Raw. Isn't it Rob Lowe going up
Yeah.
against like Captain Hook and like Don Cherry's Captain Hook?
That's an all-time movie, Youngblood.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. shit again.
Working
That's
on the
hilarious.
farm, and then he just like goes plays
Yeah,
minor hockey.
And Captain Hook was the one that slew Foot Swayze, and
Yeah.
Swayze's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll fight him. I'll fight him for you, Swayze.
Dude,
Keanu
fucking-
Reeves is in that too. He's the goalie.
Is he?
Yeah.
He actually played goalie in junior hockey. You know that, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
I guess he was
Sick.
nice.
Yeah, he was good actually. I think he was good and he just quit or something.
Well, yeah. Look at him now. He's probably like, yeah, I can make millions of dollars being a fucking movie star.
He's John Wick.
I
now.
heard he's a good ass dude too.
Yeah, I've heard
he
that
like
too.
literally, he lives like he's not even like rich.
Yeah,
He like gives money. He like gives money away to strangers on the street.
Hey, I'm a stranger on the street.
pretty sure he has a.
Oh, a couple different ways.
I think he had a tough personal life. Like, I think he lost his wife.
Yeah, tough like personal life.
Might be cut out on you guys for a sec.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said I think he had like a tough personal life. I think he's like lost his wife, like or she was
His sister died.
or
I think,
maybe
too.
it was
Like,
that. Yeah, like
yeah,
something.
I
with
think his sister
family,
died. She had like cancer or something, and
Yeah.
then yeah, I think there's more to it though because I remember like reading up on like how he had a tough like upbringing or like just like tough life other than like his acting career.
Hey, big character guy, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Glue guy.
Oh yeah, he is definitely a glue guy in the locker room. Couple Bruins points I want to bring up before we move on. Patra, he when he was interviewed after his 2-goal game, they were just like, "Oh yeah, what was going like through your mind out there?" And he just goes, "Yeah, kind of odd. It just blacked out." Sick response.
I bet he blacked out last night too when he scored because he like when he sellied, he was like, like he fucking like was like telling someone to go F themselves or something in the crowd. And I was like, dude, that dude had no idea what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it
He
was
was on a breakaway, dude, and like he probably didn't even know what he was gonna do on that breakaway.
Yeah, it's like he starts like after he scores, he sellies, and then there's like a 9-year-old kid whose first ever game. Potter's like, "Fuck you, let's go!" Like screaming, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
That's all she knows. Potter.
Yeah, and he's like Portuguese, I heard, which is like, I was like Portuguese hockey player might be the first one I ever heard of.
Portuguese. Just kind of Portuguese, right?
Yeah, Potsy's been as good as advertised. Might be on Calder watch. Maybe better than Bedard. I don't know.
By one goal.
Some are saying.
Yeah. I know they're like saying like Sweeney and Cam and Montgomery like kind of hinting at the fact that he's giving us like making a tough decision easy type of thing. But Sweeney loves sending kids down.
Like he would do
yeah,
some
that's
shit
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. So like everyone, I listened to the radio and they're like, "Oh yeah, like it sounded like he's gonna stay," and I'm like, dude, Mason Lowry should be up here too. You know, like I know Grizzlies like they don't want to like say they were wrong about Grizzlies yet, but this kid Lowry is ready, and you're gonna like because they're desperate for centers, they need Patra. You know, but
if Patra gets sent down, I'm literally gonna go and boycott in front of the TD Garden. Don't give a fuck.
But who else would they put like Patrick Brown at center
No.
or something? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
He
who
stinks.
else do they have? Like what are they gonna like
Heinen.
move? Yeah, like I don't know if we signed him. I think he might.
No,
be
I think we like got rid of him.
Providence, maybe. I don't know.
Actually, no, we put him on waivers and he cleared waivers or something.
Yeah.
He's probably in Providence.
No one wanted
Once
him.
he clears waivers, he's probably stashed. In
He's
Providence.
so bad we try to get rid of him and we still have him.
Yeah, so I think Danton Hines probably the next. if they don't want to keep Potter up, they bring up. But that sucks. I mean, like they want leverage on the kid. That's why they're like maybe send him down so they can be like, oh yeah, we're not gonna burn a year, and now then you got 2 more years, and then we have to sign you again to a contract. Like I think that's a lot of
he's
what it is.
proven he can play in the NHL level.
Yeah.
I mean, he's +4, 3 goals in 3 goals in 6 games, 1 assist. I mean, he's been playing great. He's only 19. That's the best part about it. It's like this kid has so much potential. But watch them.
And he has a hot girlfriend too.
Does he? Rocket.
Yeah. I have a source.
Bob's been peeping the Instagram.
I have a source.
No. I had boots on ground opening night, and I'll just say that someone that I know.
I know who this is.
Someone I know is doing beers, and next to Potter's family, and it's confirmed. Hot girlfriend.
Crandon baby.
Bob's got a Bruins insiders just checking out people's wives, girlfriends.
Hey, dude, you gotta know, man. We're the media, right?
Says a lot about someone's character.
Yeah.
He knows how to pick them.
And other thing, like he's not afraid to get in the corners and like dig the puck out. And I mean, I know he's like 170, and but like it's not like it used to be with like the hitting and stuff.
You just
so
need
I think
speed.
it'd be all right. Like I think he's bigger than Bedard.
Yeah, Bedard's not big.
Yeah, like he's taller than Bedard. They might be around the same weight, but
Well, Bedard is kind of yoked though. I saw his draft day like combine thing. I'm like, damn, this kid's like yoked for his size.
Yeah, he's been doing 50 sets of 50 wrist curls like for the past 15 years.
Dude, he snaps his wrist. He does a snapshot, and it's like a fucking 98 mile per hour slap shot.
It's like ever since he could walk, his dad's been having him do wrist curls or like rice bucket, getting the forearms going.
Or he has a lot of tissues under his bed. Either one.
Maybe.
Hey, that snapshot he made off that assist from Cole yesterday was fucking. You didn't even see that go in the net.
Yeah, that was a missile.
I heard he's ambidextrous.
Yeah, it's a good skill set to have. You can go all night.
Well, one more Bruins thing, then we'll hop off them. Jake DeBrusk scratched for missing or being late to a team meeting. What's our thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he hit the booze a little too hard.
Yeah, so I heard. You know how Montgomery's like. I don't want to like tie like he's a alcohol whatever recovery.
Yeah, that's why he left the Stars because he was like
and I guess like he's like trying to implement. Yeah, he's trying to implement some of like the stuff he did in recovery, which I'm not like hating. I'm just saying this is like what happened. So like I guess he's doing these peer group like meetings in the morning on road trips to make sure guys aren't going out late.
Yeah, holding each other accountable.
Yeah. And then like something they would do in what probably he went through like whatever. So then he's implementing these things. So it's like LA, they're in LA on a road trip. Let's have these meetings at 8:00 in the morning. And Jake DeBrusk sleeps. He's probably out like whatever, banging a 10 out at fucking
a 10.
Yeah, he's probably drinking out, getting hammered.
I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
Hey, all you gotta say is
he's losing his hair a little bit.
All you gotta be like, I'm Jake DeBrusk of the Boston Bruins. You could pull any chick out of the bar. But I mean that, and then something like that, and then I guess he's notorious for like staying up late. I heard on Fluto Shinzao, I read up on it, and he applied it. He said this is what happened, like Jake, like to hold people accountable, like Jake DeBrusk.
Yeah, I got mine from Fluto too about the girlfriend thing.
Yeah,
Fluto's our source.
He reports the hard.
Don't reveal our source.
Yeah, no, but like that's what I read up, and like that's what kind of like good. Hopefully, it's a wake up call because the next night
I think he had an assist. Yeah,
it was the Ducks game. He sat right.
Yeah, he sat against the Ducks.
And then LA, he got the.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a rebound. It wasn't really like tape to tape.
I lived the Bruins in that too. I was like, let's
Yeah.
go, dude. It was tied 1-1. They were plus like 150.
What Kings?
No, Bruins.
Really?
The Bruins are plus 150.
No, I'm
tied
saying
1-1.
what? No, what game?
The Kings.
Oh,
That's a-
okay.
that's
I
a-
took the
it was-
Kings straight
That's a
up.
steal.
No, I'm
Yeah, dude.
sorry.
I was like, looked at. I was out with Sarah, and I'm like, yo. I'm like, I know she. I mean, she knows betting. Like, she knows like what like the line. I mean, like we talk about it sometimes, and I just like show her. I'm like, yo, look at this. I'm like, the Bruins are like plus 150. She goes, aren't they like really good? I'm like, yep, bang.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was like,
No,
and they won
sorry.
4-1. I'm like, let's go.
I misspoke. I didn't take King straight. I came home. I was off of friggin' like bender all day, like betting college football, and then I get home from my buddy Nikki's house, and then
LaPo.
shout out LaPo, and then I get home and like the Bruins about to start, and I'm like, put like the rest of my money on the Bees. I'm like, I saw puck line, and there was value in the puck line, but I was like, dude, they've been puck lining everyone. I'm like, I'm just gonna hope they win. Took them straight up, and then I made some chicken nuggets, dude. I was drunk as hell, and like
Left the
and,
oven,
like,
huh?
yeah, and no, air fryer, way safer than that. Yeah, air fryer. Yeah, couldn't trust myself.
Yeah, Sean Farms kicking down your door trying to save your life.
Yeah,
Fireman Shawnee.
yeah, straight from Owencroft. But and then I go, then I like eat like half the nuggets, like watch the first period, pass the fuck out. Colonel's like, here's the TV. You still watch them? Like, huh?
I got a tea time in the morning. Turn that shit down.
And then it was like Bruins 4-2. I was like, word. I didn't even look at my phone the next day. I was like, boy, I went to bed happy. I could have taken the puck.
You mean horny? I wouldn't say
Yeah.
happy.
I mean, the same thing.
Yo, do you want to hear something nuts too? So like, I'm 1-1 in my fantasy right now. I should be 2-0. Marshawn screwed me on Sunday night. Who did he play Sunday? The Ducks, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
So, dude, I was going to get up against Pasta and Marshy that night. Well, I mean that whole week, and I had Troy Terry.
I
And
dropped his
Lindholm.
ass.
Yeah, he hasn't really been
He
doing well.
stinks.
I have Troy Terry, and then I have Lindholm, McAvoy, and I think that was it for that game. But I was going up against Mason McTavish. He hasn't done shit all season.
Yeah.
Scores.
Nah.
I'm like, fuck, or whatever. But I'm still like up by like a point. And I was like, all right, like whatever. Like, and obviously they got an empty net at the end. It was Marchand. Lost off the empty net from Marchand. I was like, bro. And I ended up losing by legit like a point. I think I lost 98.4 to like 97 point whatever.
Oh,
I was so
that's
mad,
brutal.
dude. There was like fucking 10 seconds left in the game, empty netter. I was like, wow, you couldn't hold off for 10 seconds. Like,
Yeah, I mean, while we're on the topic of fantasy, we can do a little fantasy corner right now. I had Marshawn, so that was big for me. I was in a tight matchup, and I had a big Saturday and a big Sunday to pull out the dub. Sneaky guy I picked up who's been doing really well fantasy-wise, Frank Vetrano.
he's a bomb.
He's sturdy. What team is he on nowadays?
Ducks.
He's
Oh,
Ducks.
he's
Yeah.
a Duck. Oh, geez.
He's
a suitcase.
He's ranked 32nd in fantasy. He's good for
Blocks.
couple hits, couple block shots, and he's been scoring.
Shots on
He's
goal.
been scoring too. He's a center and left wing. You can kind of plug him in both. But yeah, I'm sitting in fifth right now. I play in the Snipsky. What'd you call it? The rotisserie. My league's
yeah.
rotisserie style, so it goes by
Yeah.
category. But yeah, I'm sitting in fifth, 23 points right now. I've had a couple of close matchups, but 2-0. My team's been doing well. Rupe back is huge. He's been sturdy.
I have Rupe too. He's fucking nasty.
He's a point a
dirty.
game, and he's not even playing full minutes yet. I got Rupe playing well. Tage Thompson hadn't done anything, but he finally broke through.
Went nuts
the other
last night.
Yeah, 3 points, big time. Chandler Stevenson scooped him off the waiver wire.
Nasty. That's my guy.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
He's been playing well. He's top 50 in fantasy. Draisaitl is just dirty.
Of course.
Kyle Connor, he's been burying.
That must be good. The Draisaitl now that McDavid's out for a couple weeks. That's
Yeah,
big.
he's been kind of running the show. Draisaitl.
Yeah, oh, big time. He could run his own show anywhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if he does.
Yeah, my fantasy team went crazy last night, but I need to fucking I gotta make some moves here. I put up 35 points last night.
Let's go.
I had Nate Dogg goal so he had 3.3 points. Tage Thompson 2 goals and Apple, He had 6.8 points. Kucherov and assists.
Coochie, I'm going against him.
Yeah, he's up there lead leaguer in goals too. I saw
Rupe with an apple. Lugan Cooley with an apple. Chris Kreider with a goal. Brock Nelson's dirty, but didn't do anything last night. He has like 4 goals already.
So I live betted
Nick Paul. That was your mother?
I live betted the Devils against the Islanders. What was it? It was a Friday night, and Brock the Cock Nelson just went off and had like 2 goals.
The cock.
Yeah, I was just like, Jesus. And they ended up winning an OT because Jack Hughes absolutely sniped, dude. It was
crazy. I had
Devils.
Devils. Yeah. I had Devils. I needed them that game.
Let's go Devils. Live bet the Devils, everyone that's listening. That's if they go down 1 goal, money in the bank.
Yeah,
dude, the what?
I had Devils money line. Was that Friday night? Or
Friday.
Yeah, Friday night, right?
Oh yeah, that was I think that's what it was, right?
My bad. I cut out on you boys.
What'd you say?
But what was that? That Devils game was Friday night against the Isles.
Yeah. Brock Nelson went nuts and scored like 2 goals.
Yeah.
And so did Bo Horvat had 2 goals too.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
And then
I took Devils money line that night. First official Professor of Puck play of the season. Took Devils money line. I saw they were up was it 4-3 or 5-4? Islanders scored late with like a minute left. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, it's gonna be a bad beat. And then OT, it was kind of back and forth. And then Hughesy just walks in 1-on-3, cuts middle, and snipes. Yeah. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been going off.
He might be up there for a Rocket, dude. Like
Wait, you say Jack Hughes is a Rocket, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's a little suspect.
Yeah, dude. Canceled.
A little suspect. Weird. Little weird.
Yeah, but what's the point trophy? Total points.
The R. Ross.
Yeah, the R. Ross. I could see that happening. He's carrying that team eventually, but yeah, I couldn't believe that snipe he pulled on Sorokin too. Sorokin's legit.
He's sturdy, yeah.
And he made it look very easy.
Yeah, Jack Hughes had 4 assists the other night, dude. He's been going nuts. He's leading the league in points, or him and Dylan Larkin tied 14 points apiece. Jack Hughes,
insane.
4 goals, 10 assists. I mean,
I think pencil him in for 100.
So it's 14.
Easy, Hundo. Easy.
Yeah.
So what's that? 14 points in 6 or 7 games? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, 6. Oh well, they're playing right now.
There's like
7.
But they're like some teams have 7, some have 6.
He's only played 5. He's only played 5 games, 14
points.
I
think he missed a game because he was hurt.
Of course, he's always hurt.
Yeah, he stays healthy. Easy 100 points.
Oh, dude, he's just too thin, man. I think he gotta muscle up. Something.
He needs to get thick.
Dummy. Oh, that game hasn't started yet. Washington, New Jersey. I wanted to bet the Devils again. They're minus 260, but I feel like there's just gonna be one of those games the Capitals just end up fucking stealing one. You know?
Yeah, I think that's just a sportsmanship line.
Yeah, I mean, who are the Caps even beat, dude?
They have 1 win.
Yeah, I put out an embarrassing parlay on Twitter last week, and I'm just all right, I'm not doing.
Yeah,
this.
Vinny did the Metropolitan parlay, and both teams got fucking
both teams
rocked.
lost. I was of course.
I bet against the Caps the other night. I had Canadians. They were plus 110 money line.
You don't want to hear something funny? So I had a boost on DraftKings where it was I'll pull it up. It was oh yeah, opt in. You get a odds boost if you do a 3-team parlay for hockey. And I'm oh hell yeah, let's do it. And I end up I took I'll pull it up here, but yeah, no, I end up picking 2 winners, and it was I took the freaking Capitals like an idiot over Montreal.
Snipsky, I used that same odds boost last night. Did a little 3-teamer. Ended up being plus 560. Had Leafs money line. Bang. They rinsed Caps. Had Oilers Wild over with 7-4. Went way over. Then had Flyers plus 1.5. Lost 3-2. Cashed it.
Dirty.
Flyers should have won too, dude. They were up late, and Shea Theodore netted the game winner. I scooped him in fantasy too. He's nasty.
I love Shea Theodore. He's the man.
He's putting up good fantasy numbers. He's top 40
He's so
ranked
slept
right
on,
now.
dude. Like no one really even talks about Shea Theodore.
So DraftKings last night, you know how they did a Frozen Frenzy bet? It was like whoever scores the most goals in the Frozen Frenzy. So I took the Leafs plus 1,300 to score the most goals, and I was like the first game. So I was like, oh, word. And they started going nuts and scored like 4 goals in the 2 periods. I was like, let's go. Dude, fucking shit the bed in the third. I was so pissed. And then I don't know how that works because I looked at it earlier, and Colorado and Minnesota both scored 7 goals, sorry. And I'm like, how does that even work? So does it like split, or you win your bet?
I think it splits your odds if the 2 teams tie.
Yeah,
it's like golf. Like if you do like top like 20 for golf and like he finishes 20th, then like it's like dead heat.
It's a wash.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but
yeah. So I was like pumped because I was like, oh, the fucking Leafs are playing the Capitals. Like this is perfect spot. Like, dude, fucking legit. Though
I've been scooping goalies off the waiver wire because I like didn't like draft a goalie till real late. I ended up drafting Vanacek, who's been pretty solid, but a couple pickups I've had in goal. Binnington actually been playing really well, even though he's a rat.
I fucking hate Binnington.
Head case.
And then I picked up Carter Hart. Get you Carter Hart here.
Dude, I'm never sold
Too
on
many
Carter.
eyes.
I'm not sold on Carter Hart.
He's been hot, but I mean, he'll probably start getting shelled at some point. I'll probably drop him.
You've never been hot for Carter Hart.
Why would I?
I had Grubauer, dude. He stinks.
Yeah, he sucks. Dude, the Kraken are like bad right now.
Grubauer, I had him, dude. He was screwing over my goaltending stats because he was getting lit up like for 4 or 5 goals a night. I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah, dude. Vanacek was the same way, bro.
Yeah.
And Freddie Anderson's like hurt and shit, and I guess he's like not even playing well. Like, dude, Vanacek had a good game last night.
Yeah.
He got me like 5 points, which is fine. But like, dude, like the first like week, I was going negative in the goalie category. But like I was getting a shit ton of points on my forwards and defensemen. I almost lost my first week and I stopped
-10.
I started benching my goalies, bro. That's how bad it. Like I was just like, yo, I just won't put goalies out there. And then I ended up winning. I won, but dude, I won by a point. Dude, honestly, like I told you like the draft, like it was like an easy draft for me. My team is really fucking good. But like these guys are legit. Like these guys I play against. It's called the Pro League, like Minnesota Pro League. These guys know what they're doing. Dude, they're legit tilts. Everyone's putting up at least like 80 to 90 every week. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I knew I was in a rotisserie league, dude, I would have drafted differently because I get like no points in like the hits category because I have all like finesse guys. So I had to start picking up some like goons. I picked up some goon. Oh, I picked up Colasar for like for like a game because he was like averaging like 6 hits a game. He actually got an assist. I was like, let's go.
What?
He only
logs mad blocks.
Yeah, he only logs like 10 minutes a game. I was like, do I just pick up like Rebo or something, dude? Get some hits.
Penalty minutes count?
No. Yeah, I had Evander Kane, ended up dropping him. He was like bitching because he got benched. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm done with Evander Kane.
The Oilers are absolutely in shambles right now.
I haven't really watched much Oil because it's
McDavid's hurt.
It's usually late. It's usually like a late game. But also, I'm not a big Jack Campbell fan, and
he stinks.
I think they should just go with Stewie at Skinhead.
Stu? I don't know. I don't even think it's goaltend really an issue, dude. Their defense is horrible.
Yeah,
they lit up 7 to the Wilds last night.
Yeah, and then the fucking McDavid's hurt. Draisaitl's bitching. Evander Kane's bitching. Yeah,
trouble in paradise.
I honestly love this year because I fucking don't like the Oilers.
I'm loyal to the Oil.
When your best defenseman's Darnell Nurse, there's an issue there. He's not a number one.
Well, it's like, dude, they improved their D and they're still
they just
not
love
better.
Drafting. I don't think they've ever drafted like a defenseman number one. It's all offense,
No,
I think
the Oil like just like a cursed like franchise. Like they can get all the
like
number
the
one.
Leafs.
Yeah, they can get all the number 1 picks they want. They ain't winning.
Yeah, they're just like the Jets.
Yeah.
Leafs.
That McDavid going out there with the Canadian flag, and then he fucking Achilles, see ya. Just like fucking A-Rod.
Yeah, the Jets. I heard. What was it last week? I guess they seat like 20,000 or like something like that, maybe a little bit more. And they only had like 13,000.
New York Jets?
No,
Or
I'm
Winnipeg?
talking Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
Winnipeg. Oh yeah, you guys maybe think of the Winnipeg Jets, but yeah, I guess like no one showed up to their home opener.
Jeez, that's a tough look.
Yeah,
They got Winnipegged.
yeah,
All done.
something
Late. So he's done.
Did you hear through your headphones?
What?
No, you.
What are you talking about?
No, you like, is that what you said?
No, I said something light. You know what I'm saying?
You nuts. You're nuts.
Yeah. Oil are in trouble. I mean, I think Oil will figure it out, end up making playoffs,
Yeah.
but I think they were the Cup favorites or one of the Cup favorites. I'm like, that's kind of insane. I would take them as a long shot maybe, but I wouldn't take them with low odds.
Hell no. Speaking of futures, I did one I think last
let's
week.
go.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a limb, but I saw like the first 5 favorites, and they're not like the highest favorite, dude, in DraftKings is like plus 800 in the Hurricanes. I'm like, what are they like? What's going on there?
They've been terrible, defensively.
Well,
lately.
this was like last week or maybe late last week or the week before. But anyway, so then I'm like looking and I see like Colorado and Vegas, and
Colorado
like
should be one in my opinion.
And Colorado's like plus 1,200 and Vegas is plus 13, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Vegas with a repeat.
You on Vegas?
I took like 50. I put like $50 on it to win like 700, make it worth my while. Like since it's like 7 months out,
dude. I think the Avalanche are just gonna be like they're back to what they were when they won that Stanley Cup.
Gorgiev keeps
playing
sick.
Gorgiev
keeps playing like that. Yeah.
The Avs are just so fast. They're faster than everyone. Their whole team has speed, and it's just like no one can keep up. It seems like.
Literally no one can keep up with them. It's wild.
I did a professor power rankings.
Car's like back at it.
Yeah,
I posted a power rankings on Twitter of my top 16 NHL teams. You boys want to hear it?
Hell yeah.
See if you guys agree. So I went Knights number 1 right now. They're just rolling. I think, what are they, 7-0?
7-0 defending Stanley Cup champions.
So is Avs, right?
Best.
No, they're 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0. I think Knights best start for a defending Cup champion in NHL history. Yeah, yep. They're a wag right now. I got Knights. What were you saying, Snipsy?
Yeah, I was gonna say they only lost Riley Smith, and that was it. So.
Yeah. They got the whole, and their goaltending duo is sick, dude. Aiden Hill and Logan Thompson.
Aiden Hill is legit.
And a lot of those guys probably lost to Virginia over the offseason, too. That's the other thing they lost.
Playing with a little swagger now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Knights 1, Avs 2. I got Bruins 3. They're off to a hot start. It might be a little high, but I got Bruins 3.
It's early. We'll see.
Red Wings 4. Bob's Red Wings. I got them in at number 4.
All right. I'm listening now. Okay.
Dallas at 5.
Dead Wings.
Okay.
Dallas at 5. They look good. They've only played like 4 games for some reason, though. I don't know why. Dallas 5. Devils 6. Canes 7. Rags 8. Leafs 9. Kings 10. My bottom here gets a little wild. I got the Nucks at 11, dude. Nucks have actually been kind of hot.
They're a top 10.
Yeah. I got them at 11, right outside the top 10. They won again last night. Nucks are they're 4-2. Pretty good start. They'll probably fall apart, but right now they're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not taking the L on the Nucks yet.
No, and then I got Sens at 12, Fly Guys 13, Canadians 14, Yotes 15, Preds 16.
That's a pretty fair list. I would just say the Canucks deserve to be a top 10 team because they beat some notable teams, dude. They beat the fucking wheels off the Leafs.
Yeah, they look good. But yeah, that was as of
I mean, like,
that was as
if
of
you out-
Monday, I think. And then one dude responds and just goes, "This bro just ranked the teams with the best records." I go, "Yeah, that's usually how power rankings work."
Yeah, you fucking inbred.
I'm like, "What do you want me to
You
do, dude? Like, do you want me to put the Yotes at one? Like, what is this?"
Yeah, the guy's profile picture is just like fucking.
Oh no, he's a Flyers thing. It's his profile picture.
Oh yeah, that explains everything.
I'm like, I got the Flyers
Dude.
at 13. Like, they're not bad.
honestly, I think they're low key like they're gonna be better than last year. Like I like them because during the preseason they kicked the Bruins' ass a couple times, but they could also have been full strength when they did that. I think they could be a sneaky like underdog if you want to bet on them a couple times this year.
Yeah.
Who are the Fly guys?
Yeah, the Fly guys. I mean they got
They almost
torched,
won last
but-
night
Yeah,
against
no,
Vegas too. They kind of played with Vegas.
what was the score? Do you know?
3-2.
Oh, okay. I knew that was going to be a close one because once I saw that, I was just like, Vegas might be getting sneaky upset tonight. The Fly guys.
I thought they
at
were
the
due
end
for a
of the-
loss. I almost went
Yeah.
Fly Guys money line, dude. I was almost feeling myself,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'll take plus 1.5, keep it close, and
There's something about that creamsicle jersey that just,
Makes you cream.
yeah, you don't want to mess with it sometimes.
But yeah, my season. So Snipsky, you said you went Vegas plus 1,300.
I think so. Yeah, that's. I can look it up.
That-
I'll look it up. But
Damn,
yeah,
that's
pretty
good
sure.
odds for Vegas, dude. That's what I got the Stars at plus 1,400 before the season starts.
Oh, that's good.
And Vegas is
I
a
like
wagon.
them. Yeah, I mean, like I like Ottinger a lot.
Yeah,
Like it's just Dallas has got to prove it. Like, can
yeah.
they get?
I mean, I like what I've
can-
seen from Dallas so far, but the Avs
I
and
lived
Knights
them
look
last night.
really good.
Dude, and the Avs,
So,
the Avs actually have like a better goalie than when they actually won the Stanley Cup. You know what I mean? Darcy Kemper was literally a shooter tutor, and he
sucked last.
he
night.
just had like a really good defense in front of him. You know what I mean? Like that was just one of the best teams in NHL history in front of him that won the Stanley Cup for him, pretty much. So, and they upgrade to a better goalies, and they're all healthy except for Landeskog. I hope he gets to come back. I like Landeskog a lot, but that doesn't look good for him because he doesn't have any cartilage in his knee. Hope he gets better, but like they're full bore right now, fully healthy. If they stay healthy the rest of the season into the playoffs, like maybe scoop up some trade deadline guys and just go for the cup because dude, they look fucking nasty.
Yeah, I got the odds right here. It's plus 1,200 for the Knights.
I like that. I think that's great odds for the night. I feel like they were lower before the season started. That's
Dude,
kinda
it's
crazy.
ridiculous. The teams I saw that were lower, like the Hurricanes, obviously the overrated Leafs, overrated Oilers.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of joke teams, and then it was like Colorado might have been the same odds,
Yeah,
I want to say.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, there was like 5 teams ahead of Colorado, and then it was those two. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is it? Like DraftKings trying to lose money?
I mean,
Well,
I like what I've seen from Dallas so far for my Stanley Cup future, but if I knew that Colorado was going to be like as much of a wagon as they are right now, and Vegas, like I know it's so early in the season, but I feel like it's going to be tough for Dallas to compete with Vegas and Colorado. But
Yeah, I mean, like you got like the coach, and like I look at I'd take Cassidy over Jared Bednar, like Colorado coach.
I don't know. Bednar's kind of a savage coach.
No,
dude.
but, like-
he's won at every level.
Yeah, but also like last
What
year
about
when they were
Bowness?
Yeah, Rick Boner,
Ricky
dude. He's,
boner.
yeah,
I don't know if he can get a boner anymore.
poor guy.
so
He got pills for that.
Oh, hey, no, I'm sorry. He actually didn't he have to step away from the team?
his wife sick or something.
Yeah. She had a seizure. I saw, so I don't want to. Sorry, thoughts and prayers.
T's and P's bonus.
Yeah, that was.
My
fun.
other
Sorry.
future's looking pretty decent. Yodi's
Don't
over
wanna do
76.5 points. Yodi's have
But
looked good.
yeah, I agree, Coco. I think the Stars are gonna have. I think they're a good hockey team, but we'll see how they
I
can
love the
play
Stars.
against the juggernauts in the West. Because, dude, honestly, like I know I've been sucking off the Avs like the whole entire podcast, but like, dude, Jesus, dude, they look so nasty. Dude, Cale Makar, McKinnon, Ratnan, like the whole team's deep,
Nichushkin?
dude. Yeah, just Houston. Like even though he's a little bit of a rat, but
Thomas Tatar looks pretty good.
Oh, I like that ad, honestly. Like, who did they let go? They let go of somebody who might be on the Wings now, right? Or on a team that's pretty decent.
And they
I
picked up
saw like,
Johansson.
Yeah, they picked up Johansson.
oh,
Good, he's a
yeah,
good center.
I feel like he's more of like a freelance center than
Oh, Alex Newhook they got rid of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
New Hook.
Newhook's Canadian now. He actually had a pretty good start to the year. Yeah, a couple goals, one game, I think. Yeah, no, I like Newhook. I kind of like that Canadians team.
They're frisky.
Like they're a lot better than they were
Frisky
last
and
year.
fun.
Yeah.
But losing Kirby Doc for the year is
Yeah,
gonna hurt.
I feel bad for Kirby Doc. I can't
He
catch a
always
break.
gets
He can't
hurt,
stay
dude.
healthy.
Always gets hurt.
Can't catch a break.
And it's like one he really can't come back from either this year. It's an ACL, MCL too.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's great talent. I remember watching him in the World Juniors a couple of years ago. He stood out big time. He was electric. But
And
yeah,
then
Snapped his wrist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then he played in it the next year, and because they told him not to, but he did.
I think
anyway,
he came
and
back
broke
as like
his-
the captain, like trying to win it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the year
The
that
US
it was
one.
like a lockout year? No, was it like COVID year or something? Because I think it was.
It was right before the NHL started again.
Yeah, it came back. It was like COVID year. Like they came back with the World Juniors.
Well, so it was after the bubble, and they it was the first NHL year of them not being in the bubble, and then Kirby Doc got asked to go back to play for Team Canada to be the captain. And then
World
first
Juniors,
like one of his first shifts in the first period, he like goes across the middle and gets hit, snaps his fucking wrist in half. And he was a third overall pick by the Blackhawks, and they're like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And then
They kind of like didn't want him to play. I heard.
they tried to talk him out of it, but like he didn't even sign a contract yet, really, or whatever, because they just had the rights to him. He didn't sign yet, I don't think, so they didn't really have like full control over him. And then he went out there and snapped his wrist.
And then he gets traded. That's when you know a team was mad.
That was the year US won it. That was like when
Caulfield.
Zegras, yeah.
that was when Canada had like the most
18.
stacked team of all
Yeah,
time.
18 first round picks. But they didn't have Bedard.
No, that.
Yeah, but Dodd was like eating a Lunchable.
Yeah, he's in 8th grade or something. Whatever it is.
Well,
he got his first pube watching
yeah.
it.
He's like, I'm better than all these guys.
Probably was.
Yeah. He was getting drafted by Regina.
My other futures are looking pretty decent. Caulfield over 32.5 goals. I think he has 3 or 4 already. Yotes over
He's getting that.
Yeah, he's going to smash. Caulfield's getting 40 if he's healthy. And then Yotes over 76.5 points. Yotes have been solid, dude.
They haven't been
Yotes
bad.
look good.
I do like
I mean, Yotes making the playoffs might be a stretch, but I think they get over 76.5 points. My only future that ain't looking good is Buffalo Sabres to make playoffs. They don't look great.
They look like dog shit.
Offense has been stagnant. Besides last night they broke out, and Levi stinks, dude. What the hell?
Well, I mean, that's what you get for not coming on the pod when you say you're coming on.
Slot. Need the high slot bump these days.
Yeah, what's the opposite of high slot bump? Because that's what he got.
The high slot slump.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I was gonna say something egregious. Thank you for saying that.
Did you guys see what happened to Alex Tuck?
Kachuk did him dirty.
He fucked. Though I'm on team Kachuk there.
No,
he leg checked. He checked Kachuk. Yeah, like in the middle of the ice, and Kachuk didn't have the puck, and then he got up.
I didn't see that.
He got up and just threw him. Like looked at him, goes, "It's you done." Like kind of just gave him the "you done" look, and then Tuck just goes, "All right," and throws him in. Brady, dude, just fucking boom, boom, dude, down to the ground. Brady was so mad. Again,
yeah, he
boom,
smoked
and
his head off the ice.
Back. Dude, like, did you see his face?
Yeah,
fucking smoked, dude. It looked like he got cut like Jacob Lacko did last night. Like, he looked like he got a skate to the face. That's how mad Kachuk was.
Dude, Brady Kachuk's an animal.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
dude, the Kachucks are absolute fucking animals, dude.
Savages.
I didn't see the leg check, so that makes me reconsider. But Yeah, I didn't like the Kachuk when he got him on the ground and he smoked him and his head smacked off the ice. But you could
Yeah.
tell Kachuk just had like wires crossed just through the mitts and was like, I'm gonna absolutely murder this guy.
It was fucked up. I saw it and I was like, honestly, I can be a nutcase on the ice too, and I'm like, yeah, warranted. I mean, like the whole like he already like right hooked him and
Yeah, smoked him.
and Tuck went down, but then he gave him an extra.
Oh
Which
yeah,
shit, like
he's probably getting. You think he's gonna get suspy?
well, I think the leg check is like I think he might have deserved it a little bit. I think it's gonna cancel out because Tuck took it like a man and like talked to the media after and everything.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean. So
Tuck's a good
think
guy. I mean,
yeah. So I think he probably knows he fucked up.
Speaking of,
Yeah, you got to police the game.
Speaking of suspies, Rasmus Anderson 4 games, dude, for that hit on Line.
Nah, that shit was fucked up too.
Yeah, that
Nah, I didn't
was
see. I
watching
saw
it
nothing
live.
wrong with it.
Bob's boy.
Saw nothing wrong. No.
Yeah. No, I saw it live, dude. Like it was literally 2 seconds left,
Yeah.
and Line had the puck at the center ice and dumps it in for the win. And then Rasmus Anderson 3 feet up off the ice, just
right at his
smokes
head.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
No,
Like,
play to the whistle.
yo.
I don't know. I've
Calgary's-
always that's just what they say. Play to the whistle.
Wait, Calgary's so mad they lost to Winnipeg because Winnipeg stinks too.
Hey, I mean,
Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry, Columbus.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Columbus does stink.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no. I keep thinking he's on Columbus.
I
yeah.
don't know. It's a physical game.
I mean,
don't know what
on
you want.
Winnipeg. Oh, my
Yeah.
God,
Play
I'm
to the whistle.
I know Rasmus is Bob's boy. I like Rasmus too. And but yeah, that was dirty. Guy like Line too, like good player, and he's had trouble staying healthy. And yeah, it was just uncalled for. Like 2 seconds left in the game, you gotta go up high on a guy, like target his head. But yeah, for 4 games, I think it was warranted. Bettman upheld it, so he's sitting.
I don't agree, Bettman.
Yeah, if he didn't leave his feet, it'd be different.
Yeah.
He was gliding in the air.
So yeah, I mean, Flames are struggling right now. 2-4-1 to start the year. Now they're down Rasmus Anderson. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
you guys know a couple
Fade.
of years ago, I was huge on the Flames, and then now there isn't a team I think I like dumping on more than the Flames, dude. They screw them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nikita Sidorov spoke
Yeah.
out, and he was just like, "Yo, we gotta pull it together."
He said too many people playing individual hockey on this team.
"Yeah, we gotta play
Something's
together."
got to be said. I mean, they drove Daryl Sutter out of town because they couldn't figure it out, and then they're not doing any better.
Which they shouldn't have.
No,
Dude,
Daryl
imagine.
Sutter's a legendary coach, dude. He wasn't the problem.
They were a playoff team.
Yeah, dude, imagine
With him.
the locker room. Like you ever watched Tropic Thunder? Wait, he's just like, but we're supposed to be a unit. Suck my unit. That's what's going on. That's what's going on in the locker room. Like someone's like, but we're supposed to be a unit.
You know who
Suck my unit.
Yo, so they absolutely. Yo, I know they Kachuk wanted out of Calgary, but man, did they lose that trade big time. Huberdeau stinks, non-existent.
Yeah, he was one hit wonder.
Nazem Kadri too. Was Nazem Kadri in that deal too? Or you
No,
just
No,
signed
he
out of
was
nowhere?
free agent.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was on Colorado.
Well, stinks now too.
Yeah, Huberdeau. I was watching them that game. Like I was watching that whole game, Calgary and Columbus. And then I was just like, oh man, I was just like watching Calgary. I'm like, damn, they're really gonna lose to Columbus right now. Like, they're like, I thought they were a solid team, but with Huberdeau and Kadri should be producing. And Columbus has some players, but they don't have really anybody crazy other than Line. Unless
Fantilli.
Fantilli.
I was gonna say Fantilli, first NHL goal. I was waiting
Dude,
for
I'm
Snitsky to give him a shout out.
I was gonna.
Was it
yeah,
that game? Was it that game against the Flames?
No, I bet him that game
Oh.
to score. And then the next game against Minnesota, he scored, and I was like, "Oh, that hit me right here in the heart." I was pissed because I was like, "Damn, Of course, the one game I don't bet him to score, he does it.
He drove me into the bottle.
He did have
Did he
a
score again
2-on-1.
last night against the Ducks?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he sniped.
Dude,
again.
That goal against the Ducks must have felt so good for him. He'd be like, yeah, dude, up yours for passing on me.
Yeah, but dude, Leo Carlson's kind of dirty. That dude's first game.
He
looked fucking pretty good.
He is dirty, but why they're sitting him for load management, dude? What the hell is that? Is this NBA?
I don't know.
Nah, it's the Ducks.
Well, yeah, dude, the Ducks are like they're like a factory like for the Bruins. Like they'll be like, watch in a couple of years, Leo Carlson won't even be that good anymore, or like he's good, but they're not playing him to his full potential. And then like we'll just need someone for like a center, and then they'd be like, hey Don, you want like Leo Carlson for a bag of pucks? And we're like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna take him. Like that's like our AHL team.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with Fantilli, there was a video I saw. He said after he got drafted, he was like, yeah, I kind of bombed all my other interviews except in Columbus. This is where I wanted to be. Because there's a bunch of Michigan guys. There's a bunch of Michigan guys in Columbus. So that's like what he wanted to be. That's what he said. I was like, oh, so like Kent Johnson. Rowensky. Like there's a bunch of like.
Boone Jenner, I think, went to Michigan too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Michigan guys. So he wanted to go there, which is kind of nuts. I thought, like, we're saying that's, like, I think Johnny Gaudreau going there, that's nuts. That might be the nuttiest move in free agency history.
Well, it's because he doesn't want to go anywhere where there's media.
Miss me with all that bull crap. You go to win the Stanley Cup.
You play to win the game.
Yeah, you play to go to do your full potential. You don't go because I don't want media. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Love Johnny Hammond-Chi, BC guy. Partied with him when he was at BC. I don't like saying bad things about Johnny Gaudreau, but he stinks now. He stinks, dude. I drafted him in fantasy, and he's probably my biggest regret because he hasn't done nothing. I dropped him quicker than a bad habit, so that's all the only thing I'm going to say about Johnny Gaudreau. But it was fun doing beers with him when he went to BC. So
yeah, that was Calgary game was
he was winning natties.
For him. You know, that was money spot for him at Calgary too. That's his old stomping ground.
Yeah.
Or was it in Calgary or was it in Columbus?
No, I was in Columbus.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know, you gotta stick it to your old team, you know. But he didn't. And was that was when Chris Kreider was dirty, right?
He still is dirty.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like, no,
Gaudreau?
he was. Was Kreider and Gaudreau on the same team? I think they were.
No.
I think Gaudreau was
before.
Yeah, Gaudreau was after.
Gaudreau was with Hazy and that dude Arnold, Dale Arnold.
Bill Arnold.
No.
Bill Arnold.
Yeah, Dale Arnold's like a reporter or something.
Yeah.
Dale Arnold's my
I think
father.
he's like a Nesson guy. Yeah.
It's like, dude, Dale Arnold's your uncle. No, but fucking yeah, he was playing with Hazy, the dude Arnold.
There was somebody. They were stacked. There was more.
They had Thatcher Demko.
Oh, Demko. I was thinking, who was their goalie? Was it? I was like, it wasn't Schneider. Yeah, it was Demko.
They had like a nasty defenseman too. I can't think who it is, but yeah, they were so nasty.
Petrecki.
Yeah, Petrecki. Petrecki just like went to BC for 20 years.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about some BC hockey?
Oh yeah, what do you got for us?
Looking good. Big win against LIU, which is like, obviously it's not a big win, but like they absolutely smashed them. And then I think they played another game too. I'm about to look it up.
Didn't they play like someone in the top 5?
Yeah. Well, I think they're playing Notre Dame.
Oh.
Let me pull it up. I'll get
Notre Dame.
The Irish.
What the hell?
Yo, fucking like until Vinny finds this, dude. BU fraudulent.
Yeah,
they are frauds.
I knew
they
it.
lost to UNH.
Yeah, dude. Like, and it was like a pretty bad loss too.
Yeah.
Like they just.
I was watching that game.
Their goalie stinks. He's a Brown transfer, and he was just letting them beach balls.
Is that the kid we played last year? We played him last year.
I probably played him. Yeah, fucking put up 13 on him in one game.
They're playing Michigan State this weekend.
Michigan State's always
number 8. They lost to Denver.
Well, Denver's nasty.
Denver.
4-3.
Yeah,
which is not. But no, they beat RPI. They fucked up RPI 6-1. That's what the other game.
RPI
But
was
hey, I mean,
D1.
you can't go undefeated, and if you're gonna lose to it was a number 2 in the nation versus number 3
Oh,
in the
that's
nation.
what it was. Yeah, Denver.
Yeah. So I didn't see anything on that actually when I was like, I usually scroll up and down, and I didn't see anything about that. Maybe they were like, nothing to see here.
Who's number 1
But
right now? Minnesota.
We can do. I'll take a look.
Quincy
here.
College. That's what I checked.
I'll look it up.
The Granite.
I thought it was Soda.
Probably is Soda. They're always number 1.
Yeah, Soda, Denver, BC, North Dakota, Quinnipiac, Michigan, Provi, Sparty,
Yeah, BC got a
BU.
Providence got a number 1 vote.
Yeah, I don't know
And they're at
why.
7.
Why'd they get him one?
Because they smoked. Who the hell was it? They might have smoked Michigan.
Northeastern's number 18.
Why is Cornell 12th and they're 0-0?
Because they're studying.
Because the Ivy League
Studying?
bullshit.
Harvard,
Yeah, dude, too busy studying.
Harvard hasn't
0-0
played a game yet
too.
either,
Yeah.
and they're ranked
Yeah,
17th.
Well, they're too busy protesting too.
Oh,
so that's another thing.
UMass
here we
might be
go.
back. They're 4-1, ranked 19th.
Yeah.
How about Arizona?
I mean, we'll see
Arizona
about
State 4-0.
Who they playing though?
I don't
Shane
know.
Doan's kid's on the team.
Is he?
Yeah, I forget his name.
Arizona State has to be the hands down the best school to play college hockey at. Like it doesn't
It's
get,
just
it doesn't
unbelievable
get
weather.
any better than that. They're-
Legit rocket launches walking
That's what
around.
I'm saying, dude. Like, go to Pracky, chill by the pool, watch a couple missiles
hell
walk
yeah.
by.
Word.
Drink some Mai Tais.
Damn, yeah, big game
Strap
for
one
BC
on.
though. Big
Yeah.
game for BC. Michigan State's 5-1, so they played a bunch of tilts already.
Wow. Yeah, Big Ten
Yeah,
hockey's legit.
Yeah,
Big boy hockey.
That's where I mean, like Quinnipiac won it last year, and what are they? ECAC. So yeah, and then they played against Minnesota, which I'm I'm surprised Minnesota's like that highly ranked. I mean, like I know they were like supposed to win it last year. They do have a lot of returning guys, but I don't know. I'm liking BC this year. I know it sounds biased, but BC's
Go.
back this year.
Eagles are back. I'm all in. All in on the Eagles.
I'm down to go to a game because they got some real guys out there, like some top 10 picks
Take a
out there.
little trip to the Conti Forum.
Oh, I'm a stranger, but I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
Me and Vinny pretty much grew up there growing up.
Yeah.
Like we were there all the time watching BC.
Yeah, good shit. Yeah, no, I probably told this story before, but I told my dad like when it was one year. It was when Jimmy Hayes, God rest his soul. I knew he was a Dorchester kid, and he was about to crack the team over. He was like highly ranked recruit, and I was like, Dad, they got Brian Boyle, Nathan Garby, they got the new kid Jimmy Hayes, Corey Snyder, and that. They're opening up against Wisconsin at Conti Farm. We gotta go, and he's like, "Yeah, let's. All right, I'll get tickets."
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, and brought me and Bob, and like
Colonel knows a guy everywhere.
Honestly, I don't know if they had Nathan Garby anymore. They might.
They did.
Oh, Gerby was
I think
so
he
sick.
came up-
No, we met Gerby.
Yeah,
remember?
no, was that during the game or after?
It was after the game.
Oh,
Dude,
after the
he was
game,
in his
yeah.
he was in his gitch, you know.
Yeah.
He walked out.
Came up and signed.
He was just in Under Armour, bro, and he like you probably see a fucking print of his hammer walking out, and then dude, he walks out and like it's after the game, he's just like soaked and like all this stuff smells like hockey,
Yeah,
and he's like, hey, "What's up, boys?
We were
What's up?" and shook his hand. This guy, like, dude, he looked like a legit like savage to me.
Yeah, but
and
we
then
were
I
taller
grow
than
up,
him.
and then this dude's legit a fucking midget compared to everyone else that he's playing
He's like
against.
5'5".
we were like the same height or a little taller than him already.
Yeah. I was like probably like 8 years old, and I was just almost as tall as him.
Yeah, but they went. I think that was the year they went to the Natty title and lost to Michigan State, and it was
Oh, so it's a revenge game.
Abdelkader, Jason Abdelkader. in overtime. Red Wings
Yeah, I
legend.
was gonna say, I remember that
dude.
dude.
He's a legend. I completely forgot about him. Wasn't he the captain at one point of the Red Wings?
No,
I think
I
he
don't
got
think he was
or,
capped.
no,
That would be
or
nuts.
he got the A or something.
Yeah,
he was
maybe
He
like,
might
A.
have been.
Maybe
Yeah,
A.
he didn't last too long. I think he played.
no,
like,
he lasted so long.
Yeah,
What are
no,
you
he had
talking
a
about?
solid career. He had a solid
Dude,
career.
he did like well over 10 years. I think.
Abdelkader. He rocked the
Dude,
blonde
Washington-
hair for like ever. Like I think he dyed it
I-
and then he just kept it.
Dude, I told you about Washington up 3-0 after the first.
No, they're not on Jersey.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this is a scary one. I'm not touching
That
the
better not be
I'm not
Vanacek in that, dude.
Probably
yeah,
is.
I'm not touching
Is
that
it?
one.
Oh, yeah, dude, I typed in Justin Abdelkader. The first thing
No,
that popped up.
Schmid's in that.
Dude, what happened to him? He played well in the preseason. It must have been against scrubs though.
Dude, Justin Abdelkader. First thing I do when I search, his wife. do I press enter?
Oh, is she?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, honestly, let's see it.
It's probably a rocket,
Is this
dude.
Bob's fun fact?
Just watch her be a moose.
No, yeah, she's
She's nice.
she's all right. Yeah.
She got an Instagram.
All right.
I liked her Instagram.
All right. Well, now that I'll go to my fun facts now. Just get the fuck out of there. I gotta wipe out my history after this. All right. So I'm gonna do my fun fact. This one's pretty good.
Yeah.
You could play a basketball tournament on foreskin.
What'd you say on foreskin?
Yeah,
Wait,
on foreskin.
Wait, what?
What the hell? Yeah, elaborate on that one.
Yeah. Well, I will if you allow me. A foreskin the size of a postage stamp.
What?
Hold on. Let me just collect myself.
What are we talking?
A foreskin the size of a postage stamp can be expanded to the size of 3 basketball courts in just 21 days. The Godzilla of foreskin is grown in a laboratory via various nutrition and division techniques, usually for skin grafts, not basketball. But technically, you can play a basketball tournament on foreskin. It could be a basketball court.
Jesus Christ! I got no comment
So-
on that.
Oh, that was my fun fact.
I got no
That's some hard hitting stuff right there.
Yeah.
So what do they just duplicate it?
I got another one. Your
It's about
gut will
foreskin?
eventually eat you. No, it's about your gut. Your gut will eventually eat you. Sounds like the plot of a science fiction movie, but it is actually true. You have millions of bacteria in your gut that help you digest food and keep you healthy. But when you die, your guts will eat you because you just decompose.
Just eats you
So
from the inside out.
Yeah, because you know you're like, oh, my guts are like my stomach's gonna eat
Yeah.
me. Whatever. It will at one point.
What?
That's a little
I got a
depressing.
couple others too.
And on a high note,
You can swim in your own spit. You want to hear that one? We got your tongue could get arrested. You can eat your own snot. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep those for in the back
save
burner.
some of those.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'll keep that in the back burner. I know you guys are on the edge of your seats right now.
I
So.
got one thing for you guys before we wrap up because it wouldn't be an episode of the High Slot podcast without getting a little controversial because that's what we do. We talk about
Wait. What I just said wasn't controversial at all.
It is, but it is. But I got something hockey related that's a little controversial because that's what we do on the High Slot podcast.
you just
We
froze
talk about the
Coco.
hard hitting topics. So I don't know if you guys heard about the Pride tape debacle.
Mm-hmm.
So the at first NHL is like no Pride tape, nothing that promotes whatever you're promoting. It could be anything. Took it away. Now NHL retracts everything. They're now allowing Pride tape and all that stuff. So what's our thoughts? Some guys have already spoke out on this across the league.
Don't give a shit. I honestly really don't give a shit if what kind of tape you can literally put whatever color tape on your stick. Not gonna bother me. But at the same time, the whole thing, the reason why they banned it, I get why they banned the whole fucking thing because there was so much controversy about it last year with mostly Russian players and people that are it's against their religion and stuff, which is fine. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions. But the fact they just banned the tape altogether is fucking dumb. They should just they should have done what they just did right now. Just be like, hey, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah, I like the whole, like, I think they bugged on going, oh, yeah, like, we ban it, instead of going low-key to each team and be like, hey, if somebody's got their own thoughts and opinions, like, let them go, like, let them have an option, you know, which I think is the better way to go, instead of being like, oh, we're against this. You know, it's, like, kind of, like, stupid, because it kind of forces people's hands instead of being like, oh, it's a free country we live in, you know, just if you want to do it, go for it.
I'm so sick of the censorship. It's everywhere. It's like there's so much censorship for no fucking reason, dude. Like
it's a free country.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a free
democracy.
country,
You
dude,
should
yeah.
be able to choose whether you want to have the tape on your stick or not go, oh, it's banned. It's like, that's dumb.
yeah, like watch. Me and Vinny are like leave the studio and never be like heard from again after this.
Yeah, I mean, no, I agree with you guys. I was, I mean, I honestly could have cared less both ways. Originally when they were like, all right, we're going to ban it. I'm like, all right, that's fair because some people agree with it, some people don't. And then when they said they're going to allow it, I'm like, sure, why not allow it? You know what I mean? Like whether it's wherever, some of it's great causes, let people kind of speak their mind, speak freely. Just the one thing that bothers me is like, I didn't really care either way. You want to say, no pride tape, none of that stuff. That's fine. If you want to allow it, that's fine too. The only thing that pisses me off is that the NHL went back and retract everything they said, and just because they're trying to save face at the end of the day, they're trying to save face, they're trying to look good, and it just. I just don't like when people go back on their decision. It's like make a decision, stay firm to it. It's a little cowardly if you ask me. If you're gonna go and like all of a sudden like, oh, someone's offended, so we gotta change everything. It's like, come on. Like,
yeah, it took one guy to like put like a little bit of tape that you can barely like notice on his knob for people to be, oh, look at this, he's about to get fined, and just like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, well, can you just follow the rules first off, you fucking inbred? Just don't put fucking tape on your stick. Like, can you just follow the rules? Like that's your employer. Like, sent out like a memo and you just can't even follow the one rule. That's what I don't get either. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean they should have like been like, hey, like if you want to do it, go for it. But I know what they're doing with the Russian players. Like I guess the Russian players will like legit their parents will. I mean their families over in Russia will legit have their heads on sticks. If they have like if they make them put the gay pride tape on their sticks.
Yeah,
I guess
so
that's
it's against
a lot
their
to
religion.
do with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's against Russian religion, so that's why they can't implement it because they'll like they'll there's a lot of Russian players in the NHL and Putin will legit sentence people to death.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
not them.
You can't force people to do something that they're not supportive of, whether it's because of religion or honestly just like personal opinion.
Remember Provorov last year? Provorov goes, it's against my religion.
Yeah.
Like pretty much. And they were like, oh, well, this is like a thing you have to do. And he goes, well, I'm not doing it because
freedom of speech.
Yeah. It's like, I don't have freedom of speech over in my country.
Yeah. So I don't know. It honestly just makes me mad that stuff like this ends up being a story.
Yeah, the NHL handled it bad.
Poorly, yeah,
they
very
should have
poorly.
just said, they should have been like, hey, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, we don't care, like type of thing. Like,
yeah, because it's like I know like the pride was
instead of banning
the pride was
stupid.
The main one that some players had a problem with, but it's like, are you gonna ban it and then now you're taking away from like breast cancer awareness night or military appreciation night? It's like, what does anyone have against those causes?
Yeah. I guess like the NFL, like not to like cross sports, but I guess the NFL like got in trouble for doing breast cancer awareness month.
They don't do that anymore?
They have to make it all inclusive now because they have to be like, it's all cancer because they were just singling out breast cancer. Like you know what they're doing with like the Taylor Swift thing, like just targeting an audience.
Yeah.
Like that's what they were like. Everyone figured out they were doing with the breast cancer, and then everyone's like, "What about my cancer? What about like this cancer?" So then now they're like brought it all into like a big like just cancer month. Like October because you never see him wearing the pink
Yeah, they
anymore.
was gonna say they always used to rock like
Yeah.
pink gloves, pink cleats.
Have you seen like the jackets with like say it's like Patriots, but then there's like that patch around it.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
seen that. Yeah.
It's all the colors of like the cancer
All right.
research type thing
Yeah.
now. They can't just single out breast cancer anymore. I guess that's what I heard.
Yeah, the world we're living in is just fucking fantastic.
You got to include everyone. You can't be you know.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll end on a positive here. Got to give a shout out to friend of the podcast, former guest Ryan Shea, NHL debut on Saturday. That I watched that game and very surreal. I know, like obviously his brother Connor probably was a lot more surreal for him, but I'm like, dude, grew up with this kid, played with him, and there he is playing the NHL.
Congrats to the Shea family.
Yeah. It's a good hockey family, great family. Happy for Shazo.
He looked good out there too. Like he looked like he belonged. So
Yeah,
I hope they keep him in the lineup.
Well, they kind of need defense.
Yeah, they
so.
they need the defense. No offense, but keep throwing him out there. I'm sure he'll be great.
Yeah, it's honestly a perfect spot for him because you got guys like Carlson, Letang. Those guys are gonna eat minutes. They're gonna play like 25 minutes a night. So like his role is really just come in, eat up some ice time for those guys, give them some rest, play 15, 17 minutes a night, just do his job. Should keep him in the lineup. He had one nice chance in the slot, and he passed it. He didn't shoot it. I was like, damn. I was like, he had it.
Yeah, no, he saw Crosby winding up, and he's like, you know what? If I give him an apple, I'll be able to stay on the team.
Yeah.
Dude, my dick would be hard all night if I threw a nice assist over to Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. That's what Biz Nasty said on the pod. I remember listening to his podcast. He's like, "Oh yeah, like there's guys on that team that just want to like do something for Sid so they can stay on the team."
Yeah. So Sid. Yeah.
So I'll do this so Sid will say I need him on the team.
Yeah. Fold his towels for him. He's like, yeah, I need him now.
But yeah, it was so sick seeing him take his rookie lap. It was awesome to see. He played 11 minutes his first game, 17 minutes his second game. So they're
already that's good. So, trending up.
Yeah, they're giving him a shot, giving him a legit shot to prove himself. So we're gonna keep a close eye on him. Yeah, he had all his family there out in St. Louis on Saturday. Saw all the pictures and stuff. Yeah, it looked really special moment for him.
Hell yeah. He's a hell of a coach too. He has Mike Sullivan, Boston guy too. So
yeah. I'm glad a team finally took a shot on him because he was a Texas organization for a while, playing with the Texas Stars in the AHL.
Yep.
As one of their top defensemen, power play guy, and then signed that contract with Pittsburgh in the offseason. Started out as a healthy scratch, but worked his way in the lineup, and hopefully this is all it takes. Hopefully this is the beginning of a long career for him.
Dude, that'd be fucking
sick. No, hopefully we can recap some of this on the pod with him one time.
Penn's coming to Boston anytime soon? Because we have to be.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm about to check the schedule now.
No, we probably play one there, one here.
Yeah, they come here to catch these hands.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, we got to buy our tickets now. Home versus Penguins, January 4th.
Oh, that's close. That's closer than we think.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out StubHub right after we wrap up here.
Yeah, let me know.
See our boy live in action.
Send the Venmo. Send the Vimo.
See our boy Shazo live in action.
Hell yeah!
And just so people never.
Hopefully he's dressing.
Just so people never forget, Bob and I were that kid's D partner, made him the player he is today. So
I broke him up on a one-on-one not too long ago too. So no one forget that.
Yeah.
Either. I broke up an NHL defenseman.
Bob's up next.
Yeah, right.
When's he making his debut?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe in a couple of years.
But yeah, shout out Shazo. Good guy, local guy. Milton's finest.
Yes, sir.
Pride of Milton. Former exploding puck too, don't forget.
Yeah, you can't forget the pucks.
Don't forget Toppy's house.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but we're about to get indicted after that.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I blame Z-Sol. Plead the fifth. This is Z-Sol.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I think the statute of limitations is good right
Yeah,
now.
I think
I think it's been long enough.
I
think it's been over 10 years. I think we're good.
I think it has. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in yet again. Another episode of the High Slot. Shout out Mass Music Radio for making all this possible. And look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Peace out.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. See ya.
Peace.